when it is time for one of our two main events of Summer of Champions. The undisputed Reality of Wrestling Women's Championship will be crowned. Will the interim champion, Mia Friday, become the undisputed champion? Or will it be Gigi or Promise Braxton? That is the question.
Months of questions, months of confusion. I love Summer Champions. Thank you, Teddy Long. We're going to put all that stuff to rest right here, right now.
She is the chosen one, the former champion, and for my money, the best damn female wrestler in professional wrestling today. It is Promise Braxton.
I asked her what her strategy is tonight. She walked off on me. And she said she could show me better than she could tell me.
Promise Braxton has never been more focused, Chris Russo, to climb to the mountaintop yet again and become the women's champion. And here comes the interim champion, the youngest of the three. But do not let her age fool you. She has earned her spot here at the Reality of Wrestling. She has become the interim champion, taking on challengers such as Roxanne Perez, a graduate of this institution and the current NXT Women's Champion. Can Mia Friday shock the world tonight and become undisputed and silence all the critics?
She made it clear that she is not a placeholder. And she wants to make it clear again tonight here at Reality of Wrestling.
One of these three women will walk out undisputed women's champion. And our double main event to close out Summer of Champions 10. This is a massive moment for all three of these women. And we go to Eliana for our opening introductions.
The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the undisputed Reality of Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first, from Milwaukee, Alberta, Canada, the Money, Gigi Ray!
Millwood's representative, Gigi Ray.
And her opponent, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the chosen one, Promise Braxton!
Straight out of the Steel City, pressure makes
And
diamonds.
her opponent, from the best day of the week, she is the current Reality of Wrestling Interim Diamonds Division Champion, the Weekend Wonder Child, Mia Friday!
The woman that can't stand the word interim anymore will erase all doubts. She has that opportunity tonight.
Incredible introductions by Eliana, and we are just mere moments away from this match being made official for the Reality of Wrestling Women's Championship. It is a double main event, one fall to a finish. Again, the interim champion does not need to be involved. We just saw that incredible Reality of Wrestling Television Championship match where that television championship changed hands. The Texas Championship changed hands. We have new Reality Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions. Is that something that we're gonna see continue to play out here tonight?
This is the moment I've been waiting for all year long. Seeing these three women match up against each other is going to be absolutely incredible.
You've seen Promise Braxton and Gigi Ray took a pilgrimage over to the Far East, applying their craft all throughout Japan, competing in Cork and Hall.
And all three of these women have legitimate claim. They all have legitimate claims to being the women's champion.
Well, the only reason that title was ever interim cover, 1, 2, because of the controversy in the championship match between Gigi Ray and Promise Braxton.
Watch out!
1, 2. That's what made Andrew Jackson, our executive manager, decide to have an interim championship and another cover, 1, 2, and a kick out.
Oh boy, it'll be hard to keep up here with all three. Oh, this is new. The Anaconda Vice, you know, Gigi definitely learned a whole lot out of Japan, expanding that repertoire.
But you know what, Carolina, I gotta be honest with you, and I try not to show my favoritism out here, but Promise Braxton is one of my favorite professional wrestlers of all time. I just feel like she is the embodiment of what this sport is all about. And to me, this is a massive moment for her this evening.
I mean, she's the chosen one for a reason, but make no mistake, Gigi Ray didn't come here to play either. She feels like everything was taken from her and she's starting at square one. She's ready to climb back up the mountain.
Whoa, oh look at that, Gigi Ray. Turning Promise Braxton inside out and back again.
Establishing her dominance early.
And of course we know how great the competitors in Canada have been. So many Hall of Famers coming right out of the same neck of the woods, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, as Gigi Ray. Bret the Hitman Hart, the entire Hart dynasty. You can also talk about Canadians such as Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, Trish Stratus, and more. Mia Friday though, Chris, what is she thinking?
Whoa, we're flying! Not something that we typically see from Mia, but you've got to throw out every one of your old playbooks, and you got to rewrite the game when the stakes are this high.
Mia Friday almost taking herself out on that guardrail, Carolina.
Age ain't nothing but a number. She has the experience.
Cover here, 1, 2, no.
The experience Promise and Gigi have means absolutely nothing to Mia. She feels like she's deserving of what she has right now. This is her night to prove her point.
Mia Friday, trying to take it to both of these women at the same time, but Promise Braxton had it scouted. There it goes, what a beautiful suplex from the chosen one.
Promise feels like she's been disrespected ever since.
Hold on. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You can make a case that everybody feels disrespected in a sense here.
Well, you know, at one point or another, I'm sure everybody doesn't feel like they've gotten the opportunities that they have deserved, but right now, make no mistake about it, Chris, all three of these women have earned this opportunity.
They absolutely have, and you can tell each and every single one of them have a chip on their shoulder for different reasons.
Right now, Promise Braxton, big scoop and a slam right there in the center of the ring. And she is methodical.
Yeah, there's this whole level of aggressiveness that has come from Promise since coming back from the Far East, and it has elevated her to become one of those biggest names. Oh my goodness, in the independent scene today.
Yeah, she's one of the most talked about pro wrestlers out there today, and Mia Friday and Promise Braxton doing battle to the outside.
Meanwhile, Gigi Ray's got some cooking.
Oh my goodness.
Got that barbecue chicken there.
Gigi feeling the crowd's energy.
We know what, a lot of people feed off of that energy of this sold out, record-breaking capacity crowd here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. Now again, we have to put out there, in a triple threat match, there are no countouts or disqualifications. There's really one way to win, pinfall submission.
That'll work. In the middle of the ring, no Mia!
Mia nowhere to be found, feeling the effects of going right up against that guardrail. Something serious. And now the two women who started it all are doing battle. One half of our main event tonight.
This is shades of what we have seen in years past between these two women. There is no quit in either of them. Is this a gory bomb coming?
Well,
I mean, holy smokes.
I think it's a gory submission, of course, named after the famous Gory Guerrero, a Texas professional wrestling legend, and also the father to Hector, Mondo, Chavo, and Eddie.
Wow! Look at Promise just casually slipping and reversing that to her advantage.
Mia Friday up top. Mia Friday. And it all comes crashing down.
An unexpected doomsday device-like slam, and all three women are down. And listen, let me also give some credit where credit is due to Teddy Long here and to Andrew Jackson for rechristening this championship now as now the Women's Championship. No disrespect to the Diamonds, the great history that's all turning over a new leaf here at Summer of Champions 10.
And it's apropos, the very first Summer of Champions, the Diamonds division was created and the championship was decided in a battle royal. Now 10 years later, it's part of the first ever double main event in the company's history. Can Mia find a way? Cover, 1, 2, and no.
No, almost had it. You know, we got to give flowers.
Hold on, another cover.
We have to give our flowers to Teddy Long and the way that they handled this women's division, the way everything is moving forward. I love the way that Reality Wrestling is spearheading women's divisions and showcasing women's talent.
Been a trademark of Reality of Wrestling. We've always put an emphasis on the female talent that we have here because the female talent second to none, Chris, as on display tonight.
Well, we see so many of those women from the years
A spear from Gigi Ray. Can the money cash in? 1, 2, and no.
When you see the women here, you already know they're the best of the best.
Well, so many of them that have come through, their faces adorn here, the walls at the Walker Texas Lloyd Arena. You know that each one of these three women want to get their faces up here on this Wall of Fame.
Kylie Ray, AQA, Ember Moon, and the current WWE NXT Women's Champion, the two-time champion, Roxanne Perez, all got their starts here at the Reality of Wrestling.
The reason why they're fighting for a spot on the banner is because Reality of Wrestling is synonymous with supporting women.
And right now, no love lost between these two women. Promise Braxton is thinking about going high risk, Chris. There's not something we normally see in her arsenal.
All the stops gotta get pulled.
Whoa! Oh, man. And right now, Mia Friday said, nah, I'm gonna take advantage of that cover.
That'll work.
1,
That'll work.
2, 3. Oh, man, I thought she had it. I thought she had it.
Mia certainly thought so as well.
I almost thought so.
Yeah, well, look, when you talk about interim champions, and again, I know Mia hates that phrase, but I don't think I've ever seen such an interim champion fight and defend the title as much as Mia has here over the past 6 months.
No, Mia has definitely earned her stripes here. Cover here from Gigi. 1, 2, new champion. No.
Oh, look at them.
Number 1, 2, 3. She did it. Mia Friday did it. Mia Friday did it.
Here is your winner, and Reality of Wrestling Women's Champion, Mia
Again, all the chatter online, social media, for the Around the Road Nation. Is this interim title match going to be too much for the young Mia Friday to handle? Well, clearly the answer...
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What? What's that noise?
Wait a minute. What does that mean? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Brad.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's going on?
Wait a minute. Rochelle Chanel, number 5. She's cashing in. She's cashing in. We need a referee in here. I think she's cashing in her Battle to the Bell opportunity.
Well, she won that multi-women match to receive a championship match at any point of her choosing. This is Rochelle Chanel taking advantage.
This is the moment to do it. It's the biggest show of the year. Why not now?
Cover. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and new Reality of Wrestling Women's Champion, Rochelle Chanel, number 5.
Rochelle Chanel, 12 years waited for this moment. Why not now? Making history. Incredible.
Chris Russo.
Mind blown.
I'm stunned.
I mean, I think we can finally put to rest the fact that Rochelle Chanel has finally added the bougie to the bad and bougie, walking out with all that gold. Wow!
Nobody's waited longer than her.
Rochelle Chanel competed at the very first Summer of Champions for the Diamonds Division Championship. 10 years later, she walks out of one of the main events as the brand new women's champion for the first time in her career.
There's a first time for everything, and the best time is right now, in 2024, making history.